Okay, well, got his quilt top laid out. We're getting it pinned and getting it ready to go in the hoop because we're going to hand quilt this one. I'm going to hand stitch it. So, here we go. I've already started some of it, so y'all wouldn't get bored watching me do it all, but you got to check and feel. Make sure you ain't got no wrinkles. You don't want any puckers on your back side. Pull, pull, pull. Okay. Make sure you've got plenty of pins in here because you do not want it to shift at all. You don't want to get any puckers on your back. Get your batten twisted up under there. None of that. You want to make sure it's all secure. Plenty of pins. I like to do this on my island because my island's got block underneath it, butcher block, and the pins don't hurt it. And that way, I know I've gotten all the way through when I feel that wood on my pins. Okay, here's some over here. Expecting a bad ice storm, snowstorm, something this weekend, so I figure this will give me something to do while I'm shut up inside the house. I love to hand stitch and I love to crochet. I love doing crafting with my hands. I've got the sewing machines and the big quilting machine, the Sweet 16. But there's just something different about running them stitches through this quilt with your hands like our grandmothers used to do. Just something different about it. It's soothing to me. Like crocheting, it's just something about it. I can listen to a book or put a movie on or something and just kind of block out the world. It just makes, it's kind of like therapy. It's just, it eases all the tension. Make sure your ends are right. Yeah, we're good with that. Okay. We're about through with this part of it. And then we're going to go and catch the metal with the hoop. We're going to cut some of this excess off so it's not so heavy on the hoop. Come on, get in there. About time to get some new pins. These are getting really dull. My grandmother used to take her pins and her needles when they got dull and run them through a bar of soap. And it worked. I don't know what it did to it, but they would just go right back to easing in. No problems. I think that was a different kind of soap back in their day, honestly. Because I don't think soap holds up like it did then. But, or it does, it's just not the same. I don't know. I've tried it and it didn't seem to work for me, but I've watched her do it many a time when I was growing up. I've got some wax in there that might work. Some needle wax. I might try to put them through that next time. We're about through with the pins. Just want to get a few more in here because I want to make sure this thing does not shift in any kind of way. Now I put mine in a hoop to keep it keep the tension on it. I like tension on mine when I'm sewing. It just, for some reason, it makes my needles go through. To me, it does, anyway. There's people who quilt in hand. There's people who use quilting frames. So it's just personal preference. Personal preference. I like a hoop, and I like to use quilting thread. Some people use, I talked to a lady today that said she uses embroidery floss when she hand stitches. Never seen nobody do that. I'm sure it's beautiful. I've always used hand thread, you know, the hand thread, hand quilting thread. I'll get it out right in a minute, guys. Forgive me, I'm getting old. Alright, so we got this part done. So let's do some trimming real quick. I've got an excess here. Let's cut some of this off. Alright, I'm going to cut some of this off here because we really don't need all this extra. Got that cut. I like to rip it because it keeps it straight. And then you've got a straight piece of cloth left that you can use on a different project. So, there you go. See how straight that is? It's better than trying to cut it and getting it uneven. So I've got a big chunk left that I can use on a different project. Just roll all this up. Alright guys. Next is going to be the embroidery hoop. Now, I like using this one because I'm short-waisted. My arms are not that long. The big round ones, I have a hard time getting to when I'm sitting down watching TV or listening to books or whatever. So I like this one because, step back where you can see the whole thing. It's more oval. And I can sit with it in my lap and reach both sides with no problem. So, it works out better for me. So, everybody each to their own. Let's take this out. This does, it came with a stand. I don't use the stand. I had it on the stand for storage. So, I need to take these extra bolts off of it right now so they don't get in my way. And I need to store them downstairs in my craft room so I don't lose them. So we don't want to do that. Because you never know, one day I might want to put it on the stand and use it again on the stand. Just, you never know. I don't want to lose them either way. Don't want to lose them either way. Put them in there with the pins right now so I can keep up with them. Take this one off. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I've had a bit of a sinus stuff going on with all this crazy weather here in Georgia. One day hot, 80 degrees. 2 days later we got snow on the ground. And it's 60 today, and then they're saying by Saturday we're going to have ice and snow again. And okay, whatever you say, Mr. Weatherman. I'm here for it. Alright, we want to make sure our pins are not going to be in the way when we go to do this, so we need to take this one out. Right here. Get that one out of our way. That one's going to be in the way. We got to move it. Okay. Oops. That one didn't want to close back up. This one's okay. That one's not. This one's a, nope. Gotta take this one out. This one definitely needs to come out. Alright. That one needs to come out. Okay. That one I think will be okay. That one's gotta come out. Alright, we gotta open it up, so. Okay, we want to make sure we got everything good and pulled. Out of the way. That going that way. Alright, that's good and down. I'm going to tighten it up. Let's get our extra pins off of it so that they don't fall on the floor. We don't want them to do that. Alright, so that's how I set my quilts up for hand quilting. I will get my stitching stuff ready. I'll get my corner ready, my little cozy corner. And I will sit and hand stitch this weekend when all this ice and snow comes in and I can't get out of the house. So in the meantime, let me show you what the little quilt looks like. It's an Easter quilt. It's really cute, I think. It's got the bunnies and the squirrels and the little kitty cats and the paisley-like colors on it. I chose a paisley backing for it, as you can see. This is the back side, and you see my back is just as smooth as my front is, because I pull and stretch as I'm pinning, and then I turn around and pull and stretch as I'm putting this on. So that's it, guys. We will see y'all later. Y'all take care now. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.